In 2012, a mural appeared on a wall in Tower Hamlets in London. It was by the artist Kaylin Oberman, who uses the professional name MearOne, and it was called Freedom for Humanity. It caused some uproar, and the mayor of Tower Hamlets, Lutfer Rahman, protested the mural, stating that the images of the bankers perpetuate anti-Semitic propaganda about conspiratorial Jewish domination of financial and political institutions. The mural was removed in October 2012. The day before this was due to happen, MearOne posted this on his Facebook page. Jeremy Corbyn commented under MearOne's post, "Why? You're in good company. Rockefeller Center, destroyed Diego Rivera's mural because it includes a picture of Lenin." Corbyn here is obviously under the impression that the MearOne mural is to be removed because it is anti-capitalist, hence the reference to Diego Rivera and Lenin. He was unaware at this point that it had been accused of being anti-Semitic. This Facebook comment by Corbyn from 2012 and the image of the MearOne mural were rediscovered by the Jewish Chronicle, who reported it in November 2015 after Corbyn was elected leader of the Labour Party. But it was not until March 2018, after the 2017 general election had given Corbyn a shock result of 40% of the vote share, that Labour MP Luciana Berger publicly demanded that Corbyn explain his comment. Corbyn responded, "I sincerely regret that I did not look more closely at the image I was commenting on, the contents of which are deeply disturbing and anti-Semitic." But is the mural anti-Semitic at all? Media stories circulated that the mural showed hook-nosed Jewish bankers, the message being that Corbyn had failed to notice or care about obvious and overt anti-Semitic imagery in the mural. Guardian columnist Jonathan Friedland made this claim repeatedly, and as did a great many others, until it became commonplace to describe the mural as depicting Jewish bankers or hook-nosed Jewish bankers. Media personality David Baddiel said in the Sunday Times that the mural was like the depictions of hook-nosed Jewish bankers holding the world to ransom that were published weekly in the Nazi newspaper Der Stürmer. But the artist MearOne had named the seated figures at the table. It turns out that only two of them were Jewish bankers, Rothschild and Warburg. Three others were non-Jewish financiers and industrialists, that's Rockefeller, Morgan, and Carnegie. The sixth figure is neither Jewish nor banker, but rather a bizarre figure from the Edwardian occult scene, Aleister Crowley, once called the wickedest man in England, who had invented his own religion, which he called Thelamism. So, it is false to say that the mural depicted Jewish bankers or hook-nosed Jewish bankers. It depicted 5 bankers, 2 of whom were Jewish, plus 1 occultist, neither banker nor Jewish. MearOne's explanation of his work is worth quoting in full, I think. He said this: "I came to paint a mural that depicted the elite banker cartel, known as the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Morgans, the ruling class, the elite few, the Wizards of Oz. They would be playing a board game of Monopoly on the backs of the working class. The symbol of the Freemason pyramid rises behind this group, and behind that is a polluted world of coal burning and nuclear reactors. I was creating this piece to inspire critical thought and spark conversation. A group of conservatives do not like my mural and are playing a race card with me. My mural is about class and privilege. The banker group is made up of Jewish and white Anglos. For some reason, they are saying I am anti-Semitic. This I am most definitely not. What I am against is class. So, it is plainly and demonstrably false to claim, as Jonathan Friedland, David Baddiel, and innumerable others have repeatedly done, that the mural depicts hook-nosed Jewish bankers. It just doesn't. But could the mural be anti-Semitic in another, more hidden way? Bob Pitt, who has written extensively on issues relating to anti-Semitism, has explained that MearOne may have been referring to an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory popularized by David Icke called Rothschild Zionism. This theory postulates that Jewish Rothschild was secretly controlling non-Jewish bankers such as Rockefeller, Morgan, and Carnegie, and so had covert sway over the entire banking system. I put a link to Bob Pitt's paper on this in the description below. This interpretation would make sense of much of the imagery, and MearOne has published blog posts on David Icke's website, so the theory is certainly plausible, although it doesn't account for the presence of Aleister Crowley, against whom MearOne seems to have had some other grudge altogether. But in order to arrive at this theory, you would need to do a great deal more than look at a thumbnail of the mural on Facebook. You would need to know the names of the seated figures. Indeed, you would first have to know that they had been named at all. And then you would need to be conversant with bizarre fringe conspiracy theories that circulate in places such as David Icke's website. And you would need to be able to bring all of these facts together. It's academic work, and of a rather singular kind. It's obviously unreasonable to require Jeremy Corbyn to have known anything about any of this. And Bob Pitt emphasizes that he does not attach any blame to Corbyn for not being aware of this interpretation. Very few people would be. It demands the decoding of deeply encrypted images, which are deliberately obscure, and the key to which would only be available to those who haunt such places as David Icke's website, assuming it's correct at all. And in any case, Corbyn did not defend the mural. He just asked why it was being removed, and when it was explained to him that some people thought that it was anti-Semitic because it shows hook-nosed Jewish bankers, he immediately apologized. So, the claim that Corbyn defended an anti-Semitic mural that showed hook-nosed Jewish bankers is demonstrably false. The mural simply does not show hook-nosed Jewish bankers, and nor did Corbyn defend it. The claim is false, not once, but twice.